We are live. Yes, we are playing Would You Rather. Exactly. Hi, my name is Ariana. Welcome, guys, to yet another show of Would You Rather. Oh, guys, you were muted. I'm so sorry. I was just like responding to a question and chat's like, huh? Nobody asked. Before we play Would You Rather, I first want to introduce these lovely ladies with me today. Starting with Geekycassie. Geekycassie. Should I go like Geeky or Cassie? What should I do? Just Cassie.
Yeah,
all right, Cassie, can you tell us a little bit what you stream and who you are?
So I'm a variety streamer, but I'm currently obsessed with Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm in London. I wasn't ready to do my Tinder dating profile. I like long walks, and I just do a mix of that. I'm a community manager of 2 large groups on Twitch, and that's me.
And you're part of the Twitch Women Alliance.
Oh yeah, and for the hood, for the
hood. Yeah, this is where Cassie and I met. So thank you so much for being here. It's really lovely to meet you. And I saw Elloawendy super excited when you spoke about that game. Elloawendy, tell us a little bit what you do.
Yes, so hello everyone. So I'm focusing my streams on MMORPG and developing positive, happy, chill, relaxing vibes. I'm also creating content on YouTube for relaxation and ASMR. So if you need some help to sleep, you can check that. But yeah, I play a lot of Elder Scrolls. So I think it's a great game, and it's really a very nice and positive game. Sorry. So don't pay attention to this. I promise. I wash myself before the stream. It is not because of that there's flies around. So sorry.
We should probably name that fly because I think they're gonna come back.
Yeah, it has already been named on stream. So that one is Pete, and then we have George also.
Oh, okay. Good to have them too then.
Yeah.
Lucy, this is your favorite part, isn't it? Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Lucy. I'm a variety streamer, but I'm currently focused on Final Fantasy XIV. I've not played Skyrim. I'm sorry.
We forgive you. We forgive you. And Elina, what about you? What do you stream?
I don't. I can't really recollect right now. No, I don't stream. I don't know. Just kidding. Twitch.tv/Elina, and I do hyper variety. I don't know how do you say this. I just play everything that is fun. Right now we're doing Dark Souls, and sometimes I try out some new games, and then we switch around, and then we go back to Dark Souls. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons, Elina?
Yes.
Yes.
I have.
Oh really? Like, tell us a little bit more about that.
I play Dungeons and Dragons with Ariana and Glosske.
Oh, that sounds so much fun. What is that? What is that? Is that every Thursday evening at 7 o'clock?
Maybe. Nice. On Country Breakers on Twitch, guys.
Nice. Yes. Glosske, what about you? Do you stream Dungeons and Dragons sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes on Thursday evening, on Twitch TV/Canter Breakers with you guys, and I love it so much. It's really great. If you guys haven't checked it out, check that out for sure. On my own channel, I mainly focus on World of Warcraft, but I have holiday right now, so my channel is silent, and that's why I'm here. Show you I'm alive.
I was actually going to do a super cool video with everyone going like, hey, hello, like how I did it like the previous week. Unfortunately, when I stumbled upon Glosske's channel, there was nothing there. It's just like, no clips, no past VODs, nothing. So I couldn't do that. We can all blame Gloss for that one.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay, we forgive you.
Yeah, we forgive you. My name is Ariana. For those who are like coming with one of these beautiful ladies into this channel today, I stream MMORPGs, 50-50 between World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy, and I do these kind of shows every week as well, and my focus is just talking with my community, so follow me. and these beautiful ladies as well. Exclamation mark guests if you want to follow the ladies, and just click on the heart if you follow me. I'm also a lady, by the way, just to make that clear. But Ari who? Yeah, right. So before we like really dive into the game, and before I can explain the game a little bit better, I just want to know who you guys are currently subscribed to. So put the emote in the chat of any of the people that you see in front of your face right now, because I want to see who is here for who. Just to give me a mental note. There we go. Wait, what is that one? Which is that one? Elina. Is that your face? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's my old
oh no.
face.
Okay, I might have to subscribe to you.
The emotes.
I might actually have to subscribe to you.
Oh no, Raquel is coming back with the butt. Again.
Oh, that's not actually any funnier.
Look at the cancer breakers emotes. They're so cool. Look.
Yeah, they are. They're really cool. They're really cool. Okay, cool. Cool. Also, a big fat thank you to Cassie and Lucy, who literally just woke up to be here. So, which is pretty cool.
Say that.
I mean, everyone knew that from you already, Lucy. Like previous time you were here, you said you woke up at 5 every day. So,
yeah,
I think we knew. I think we knew. And you're gamers. You're totally allowed to do that, right?
Can I just make it better? I was working in the morning. And
it
was my own fault because I played Elder Scrolls until like 5 a.m. and I needed to wake up at 7:30. So I was like, let me have a nap, and then the nap brought me to here.
Oh wow! Well, I'm really happy you're here because that sounds. Oh my goodness, you must be a bit tired.
That was not responsible at all. It was very
That is totally okay. I mean, you are literally a gamer and a streamer.
Yeah.
That you can get away with it. So the game works as followed. I'm going to be asking you some questions, and it's going to be 2 options. Would you rather A or would you rather B? And then we're just going to talk about it and why you pick which one. And then we're also going to ask chat who they think you guys are going to vote for or what they would vote themselves.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right.
Clear
so then,
and loud.
Clear, loud and clear. Let's start with the very first question, which is just a chill one, an easy one to get into it. Would you rather be forced to live the same day over and over again for a whole year, or take 3 years off the end of your life? So for 1 year, live the same day over and over again, consciously, or take 3 years off the end of your life, but every day will be different. I'm gonna start with Elina because her face screams. Oh, I like this question.
It's hard to decide, but I would say I don't think I would survive living the same day over and over again.
I mean, you
Like
could do different things on the day.
Oh, you mean like that?
Yeah, so
it's like
it's
you're
just
like a vampire in Twilight, kind of.
Or like
no,
I can be Edward. I can be Edward.
No,
Okay.
you're not invincible. It's just like you wake up on the 3rd of September every day for a whole year, and every day you have an appointment at 2:00 at the Ariana show every day. But you can decide if you go there.
Inside, I would die inside. So I would take 3 years off.
Okay, 3 years off. All right.
Yeah, I would. Like
All
when
right.
I'm really old, you know, when you're like a little prune, yeah, and then you just kill me now, and you know.
Oh wait, this is
Yeah.
one sec. This should be longer.
I'm just saying.
Okay, chat. I'm also asking you this question. What will you pick? The pink one or the blue one? You have 100 seconds to decide. Well, we're moving on to Elloawendy. What would you pick?
Well, we don't know all of the detail of this question, and it will really depend of how long are you forced to live the same day over and over again. Because
1 year.
It can be a
1
very,
year.
1 year.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking that option because I think it will be a brilliant occasion to really try out a lot of things, understand things better. Probably that day you are repeating over and over again. It's not going to be a random day. It's going to be an important day where you have to solve something important for your own evolution. Therefore, it will be a very enlightening experience.
Honestly, I would pick the same because I think it would be super cool to try stuff out because tomorrow doesn't exist. I could literally do anything I want. and get away with it.
Yeah, you could like try, okay, I'm going to humiliate, let's take back the example of today being repeated. You could do this show, I will humiliate, I will destroy my guest just to see what is going on, because that
No,
next day
I
you
would
can
not
be
do that.
super nice. Well, if the day is repeating itself, I think it could be the kind of experience you're doing, because it's the only time where you will be allowed to do that in an ethical way, so to speak.
Oh my god, I don't know if I could do that. Oh my god.
Well, you cannot do it because it has consequence, but then it will not have any consequence. So it's like you have a laboratory.
All right. Chad was kind of 50-50-ish about it. Pink won with like just a little bit. But like I'm kind of curious. Lucy, what would you pick?
Okay, can I die in this day?
Yes, but you will wake up again. It's like Groundhog Day kind of vibes. I don't
Like
know
if I
you've
like jump off a cliff, I'll just respawn.
Yeah. Oh, you're just going to kill yourself 100 times.
Well, I can experiment. I can like shop around. Not like for methods
but keep
to kill
in mind,
myself.
you can still feel pain and panic and stuff, right? So I
Yeah,
don't know
but
if
like
that's
think of all
something you
the
want to
thrills
do.
you could do. You could like
Like
bungee
die in
jump
that
out of a
loop,
plane and
you
not
might
have
die
to be
forever.
worried about the parachute not going, or like
Yeah.
then if you die, it's like, oh well, I'll do it again tomorrow.
Will you be resurrected? Exactly, that was my question.
Yeah, you
too.
will go back to the day, yeah.
That would be like being stuck. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You're stuck forever.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with the same day. I was gonna say the 3 years off your life because I'm already tired, but like if I can like respawn and just keep going, then I think I'll go for the first one.
And the award for most depressing answer goes to Lucy! Question 1, can I kill myself? Oh my goodness. Glosske, what will you pick?
Well, I immediately knew the answer to this. You can just take 3 years off the end of my life. Because then I'm old anyway, and I want to live now. I want to
Real big answer.
do different experiences, different people, everything. So,
But you
that's
could do a
easy for
lot
me.
in 3 years, and you'll have like little...
Nah, I don't need that. We're gonna
wanna
be
go
sitting
old.
in the elderly home, looking at the flowers, trying to speak. Can I have one more milk? No, I don't need that. I'll just.
That's not how I envision my old age. I can tell you.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I guess if you have like a troubled elderly life where you like suffer from like physical and mental problems, then yeah. But you don't know that. You could be thriving. But
I don't think so. I prefer to thrive now.
Cassie, what about you? Which one would you pick?
Instantly take 3 years. At some points it's like you've completed the game and you're just doing side quests, and that's fine. Just let me have now 3 years. I won't even know it's happening. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Also, I kind of agree. I feel like there's two different types of energy. There's Lucy that's like, yeah, I'm tired, can I go to sleep? And then there's like Wendy who's like, oh yeah, take every day and take all the experience. And I'm definitely leaning towards Lucy.
Oh no.
To the point where, but not in a depressing way, like, hey, everything's good, but I kind of want to
Wanna go bungee jumping together?
in a positive way.
Okay, so what if, and this question for everyone, what if you could now lose 3 years of your life, but you get €1 million? Would you do that too?
Can I stack it?
But you
No. Lucy! What if I die tomorrow?
Yeah, exactly.
No, you cannot stack it. Oh my god, Lucy, why do you want 3 less years?
I don't want to grow old. It looks depressing.
Yeah.
Well,
I want to like. I don't want to do what Glosske described.
Okay, I want to see Elloa's like vision on this, on growing old, because how do you envision yourself being old?
Yeah, I for a long time I was scared, like we are all like you see your flesh becoming less nice, etc. And now I'm embarking in that journey as I'm 42 years old, so I'm more on that side of the fence than the other one. But I don't see it with something negative. I think I will look like a super badass old woman. I will look like an old witch or old shaman. I will transfer wisdom, hopefully, and being able to share love and enlightenment to people around me. No, so I think more like I will grow in wisdom and hopefully bring something good to people around me. And so that's a nice goal in itself.
That's a huge contrast. That's a huge contrast. It is kind of funny because Lucy's kind of like pink and stuff, and you're very blue. And like, that's like two colors that contrast really well. I'm happy I put you guys next to each other. All right. Okay, that wasn't as light as a question as I envisioned it to start with. So let's just
interesting.
It went deep real quick. We'll talk a little bit about Twitch. We'll talk about Twitch, okay? Because there was big news this week. Like Dr. Lupo and Tim the Tatman were moving to YouTube, and there is probably more streamers joining soon because they were speaking about a deal of a lifetime and providing for their families with a deal that they signed and stuff like that. And the question here, because there's actually probably a little bit less audience on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Like it's a lot smaller. So my question is, would you rather have 10 viewers and the platform pays you monthly to stream, or grow so much that you have a comfortable income from ads /subs /sponsors? So like, let's imagine YouTube brings you a deal and say, hey, if you come stream for us, you get, let's say, a few thousand a month. So like something that is enough, but you'll actually lose a big part of your community and you end up with like 10 viewers and it's quiet and stuff like that. Would you rather have that or grow so much that you can get everything from your like, being big? Elina, you're not allowed to answer this one because chat is gonna guess what you would pick. Okay?
Oh. Okay.
So, and in the meantime, Cassie, what would you pick?
So that's interesting because without putting information, another platform offered me the same, something similar, and I just know that no one would have used that platform, and I just think I would just prefer to be. I think most people like streaming because of your community, and it's actually better to not have to like rely on your community to be the ones that fund you being able to stream. It's better to get the support from the corporations, I think, and then your communities can just continue to troll you and disrespect you for free. So I think just grow so much you have a comfortable income, and yeah, that's so much better than, because you're not going to enjoy it. Personally, for me, I think. Okay,
so you pick. Which of the two was that?
Sorry. Oh my god, long story short, I picked blue.
Blue, all right, blue, okay. Glosske, what about you?
Yeah, it's a difficult one. Because on the one hand, if you have a certain income a month that gives you so much stability and no stress, but then you don't have your community. And I mean, I think I speak for all of us when I say community is the heart of what we're doing. So I would also choose just grow whatever and have a comfortable income and just have fun with the community, because that's what it's all about.
All right.
So blue.
Blue as well. Elloa?
I vote blue, but before to explain why, I think both questions have advantages and inconveniences. You can always grow back a new community on a new platform. It's possible. But it can be more difficult. That depends on the platform and other factors, but it is doable. So if you work nicely and smartly and you'll get a little bit of luck on the way, you can really do well. So it is more a question of what matters most. And here, for me, I'm not here for the money. I need the money to do what I do, but I'm not doing it for the money. I'm here for communicating with people, for sharing something, to build up something, to have my voice heard on the internet, and that's it. So I will choose always the solution that allow me the most space for that, and that's the blue answer.
Okay. Lucy, are you the only one of the, oh well, apart from Elina, obviously, that is going to say pink?
I don't know. Seeing the option blue, Am I growing to the point where I've lost my community because I'm like 1,000 viewer stream and the chat's just going like so fast that you can't keep up with it? Because if I like lose that community aspect, then it's kind of a double-edged sword. Because if you can't like keep up with chat, it's
grow to an extent that you have a comfortable income. So like that you're not worried. So basically to have the same amount of money as Pink, but you have to do it yourself. And you have to keep fighting for it.
yeah, I go with Blue as well then.
Damn
think
it, guys! You guys gotta be like fighting each other and stuff.
Why?
No, I'm kidding. Continue, Lucy.
Yeah, I think I'd go for Blue as well because I don't want to lose the community aspect. And then like I got into full-time streaming knowing that it is not easy. So like I'm already in the mindset of like ads, subs, sponsors, subscribers. So it's kind of how it is right now. And then I just wouldn't want to lose the community aspect because I like community.
All right. The community, aka chat, voted that Elina, with 94% of the people voting this, is going to vote Blue as well. Elina, is that correct?
I mean, since everybody has answered Blue, and my opinion is also Blue, of course. Like
because of that.
In here seems to, no. Like I was gonna say Blue before, and I think everybody in here are very community focused. I feel like everybody are, and I think we all enjoy each other's communities and being in our communities, and I think we would take that any day over getting paid to do a soulless job.
Okay.
I would say. So, yeah.
Different question then. What if someone gave you $1 million cash right now if you had to say goodbye to everyone in your community right now, but you can build a new community with other people
I would say
for
goodbye.
€1 million? hands up if you would.
Outside as well. Like, see.
The thing is that with what?
Lucy. Sorry, yes, Wendy. Go on.
With $1 million, you can do a lot of good stuff. So you could really take that money to really do something valuable for your community. You don't need to keep that $1 million just for yourself. So you will have more power in your hands.
Okay, so guys, little surprise. I have $5 million right here.
Bye, everyone.
But that does mean I get your community. So your community is only allowed to watch me. Deal?
Okay.
No, I'm
Have
kidding.
them. Take them all.
Wow.
For free.
Oh, you heard it here, guys. They don't care about you at all. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I keep. Oh, sad. I'm actually kind of curious. I wanna ask chat. Do you watch YouTube live streaming? 1, if you do. 2, if you don't. Oh, it says pink or blue. Oops, my bad. 1, if you do watch live streams on YouTube, and 2, if not. I'm really, really curious to see what do you guys think? How much % would actually be doing that? Guys.
Not many, it seems.
No.
I see a lot of 2s in chat.
I don't even know how to watch live streams on YouTube. It's like the only live stream that I've watched on YouTube ever was like the official World of Warcraft channel, and just because I knew they were there, and I like searched them. So let's check. Show results.
No, I don't like YouTube streaming. I've been streaming on YouTube a little bit long time ago, but I think the platform is not really for that. I like to watch videos on YouTube and live stream on Twitch. I don't like to watch videos on Twitch.
Yeah. 84% does not watch YouTube live streams.
Interesting.
It's a lot.
Yeah. I honestly, the fact that I would miss the emotes. There are so many emotes that are just so easy to use as like how, like, show what you're actually feeling. Like the Ariana Ah emote is literally just me doing this. You can't do that anywhere on YouTube. Like, what emote could do that? I've never seen it. No. Oh my god. Smiley thumbs up. Yeah, that you can do on YouTube, but that's I don't know. I don't know.
It makes sense to live stream on YouTube if your main things is to create video content for
Yes,
your
you should.
community.
Yeah, so it's really hard to grow as like a smaller creator on YouTube. Like usually, I would say if you have like a big YouTube and streaming on top of that is like a great thing to do, but it's very hard to start off from zero on YouTube. It's very hard.
Isn't it
They
easier
have
to...
really bad like what's it called?
I literally hear the opposite. I literally hear that Twitch is so hard to find people and it's really hard to grow. And if you want to grow as a Twitch streamer, you have to make YouTube content so that people can find you through their algorithm and then go to your Twitch. That's what I hear everywhere.
I have YouTube contacts, trust me. But what I've seen mostly is like very low, like, because it's very hard to get into the website, kind of. It's hard to get into where the streamers are. Because they're like away in another section. To me, it's really just really weird.
No, I agree with. Sorry. Carry on.
It is said that it's a friend of mine that told me that yesterday, which is working as a community manager and YouTube things, that it is very hard to grow as a gamer. On YouTube. But if you are doing makeup tutorial or I don't know, speak about your passion or the last book you read, and you have a nice YouTube channel that targets a different audience and you really build it up around that, you might be able to grow a community over there that you can bring back to your Twitch channel, or maybe do live stream on YouTube. And I mean, if I were to do ASMR live streams and I didn't have the partner conflict with Twitch, I will do my ASMR live stream on YouTube and keep my non-ASMR content on Twitch. So I have two separate platforms to do the stuff I like. And
yeah.
Okay.
Exactly that. I agree with what Elina is saying as well. I also think that it's the approach, because what I was doing when I wanted to do things on YouTube was approaching it like I was with Twitch, so like using highlights, but I don't think it's the same kind of thing. So I think it's, and then when I reevaluated like how I was doing things, I think if they want to grow in gaming, they need to change like the interface, and like how they're approaching that. They can't just put in live streams and think it's going to work the same. So I think there's a lot of people that are going to be, I really hope like whatever people do, it works for them. But I think they think going to YouTube streaming is just going to fix the problems that there are on Twitch, and it's not going to necessarily work with that. And I think you need to sit down, like YouTube needs to think about it, especially because they're getting large streamers, and understanding that they need to kind of change how they do it, like maybe just separate it completely. But you know, what do I know? I don't know anything about things.
I think that the fact that you have big streamers that are leaving Twitch might, wake up a little bit Twitch to hurry up on certain things. And so I think that when you have something shaking like that, it's the same thing that happened with Blizzard. It doesn't feel nice at all when it happened. It feels horrible, but it shakes things up and force people to react. And in the case of Blizzard, I think the community will have to rebound together to really tie it in to be able to strive again like before. And so in that way, I think we can already see some positive aspect of it. And it's the same thing with Twitch. Maybe Twitch will have, they start to leave our platform. We need to react. They will have to if they want to stay.
Like who here joined the whole protest towards Twitch where they didn't want to stream on the 1st of September? So like last Wednesday. Lucy?
That was yesterday.
Accidentally.
I had my vaccine the same day.
Oh, was it 2 days? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Kind of interesting. Why did? Because I saw you already tweeted about this, Ello, and I watched that video, so I know exactly. But just for the people in chat, why did you not stream on those days?
Yeah, it's very important to me to show your stance, and I do have certain value and certain ethics, certain ideas, and it's the moment to claim them strongly here. It's not tolerable that you have people that got targets with so much negativity and that we're not doing something. So not only it's important that Twitch got the message, hey, hurry up, find a solution, whatever it is, work on it, but I'm sure they are. I'm not mad at Twitch. I'm sure they're working on something. But as a community, we have to take a stance because it's our platform. We are the user of it. We are creating it. So we can build it up in such a way. We can influence the people. We do have a voice. We have a community. So it is important that we take responsibility to defend the ideas that are important to us. And this is inclusivity, and welcoming people and being kind to each other is something I find extremely important. So I will stand and be loud about it.
Lucy, is that your reason too?
Yeah, I'm really bad with words. It's like every time something happens that I want to make a tweet about, I'm just like, I just
Yeah.
I feel
don't
that.
know the words to do this. But I mean, Eloa just put it exactly how I feel. It's like,
Yeah. I feel it's also
Numbers
really scary, right?
to-
To give your
yeah.
opinion on that kind of like sensitive matter where there are so many people that are so angry about it. And that's also like I have not joined deliberately. Like I was aware of it and I deliberately continued streaming for two reasons. First, I saw a lot of videos where they kind of like explained why it didn't work and why it was actually a good thing for Twitch for like the not so big streamers to go offline for a while because of the bandwidth, and it just saves them a lot of money. But now in hindsight, I'm like, it actually did work because the press wrote about it. It became like really well-known thing. So I think in the end, it's really good that it happened. But I'm also happy that I did not join and that I continue streaming because I really needed my community. And I also know that there are people in my community that sometimes feel bad. And then when they watch stream, they feel a lot better. So I'm happy that that still like continued. So I don't regret that I didn't join, but I do think that it was a good thing that it happened because Twitch heard this. Twitch definitely heard this. So I think that's pretty cool. Like hooking in on this a little bit. The next question. Would you rather pay money to Twitch? That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Ignore this one.
We haven't seen nothing.
Would you rather keep streaming even though the platform is problematic, or quit streaming and do something else with your life? So keep streaming on Twitch even though Twitch will not be doing anything and it's getting worse, etc., or will you quit?
So I wanted to like touch on that, and also going forward, it gets to the point where like sometimes it can be overwhelming, because I think it shouldn't have, but like being on Twitch has given me thicker skin and a backbone, and it's still overwhelming. And I think it will get to the point where you just, because I take times off, I won't do certain like activations because I'm like, oh, it's just going to be too much and it will distract from what you're doing. So like opportunities like being on the front page, when I've been on front page, it's so much, or like sponsored streams, that I get embarrassed to like who's like the sponsor, because it's so much. And I think after a while it will get so overwhelming, and then you do focus on other things. I think that there's people that approach Twitch with just streaming and then also with being a brand, and the more that you focus on the brand aspect, then you need to you need to have that time off Twitch to be able to build on you and mental health and on what else you're doing outside it. It's more than just the streaming. There's so much stuff that people don't see off stream, and then it feels a bit frustrating paying it on a platform that doesn't necessarily support you. And I think people are seeing like a lot of the things that are happening now, but it's been going on for so long. That's why people kind of feel a bit burnt out. And I know that for safety reasons, there's some things that you can't talk about, but there's some things you have to kind of reassure people, hey, like we're doing something about it, because it's a lot. and you know, I personally didn't tweet about it on the day because I felt it would be disingenuous to stream, hey, I'm having a day off on a day that I wasn't streaming, because I know a lot of people were doing that, and I was like, okay, I was gonna stream it anyway.
Yeah.
And also I'm more of a person that's like, all right, here's what I'm going to do, and less like talking about like, just because I talk a lot, as you can see, and I don't know how to say my words properly, but I know my actions will do things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. Anyway,
Yeah.
but eventually I would, because it just gets to the point where it's like, you know, this is just abusive and not in a fun way.
Right. Glosske, would you also quit if Twitch was like not safe for you anymore?
It's not safe for me anymore.
I mean, if you get a lot of hate and it just like a lot goes wrong and you just, you know, get harassed a lot, would you eventually quit, or would you keep streaming even though it's problematic?
No, I think if you don't feel comfortable on a certain platform, you should not be at that platform to begin with, because it will just be really bad for your mental health. And since we're doing this for fun, no, I choose definitely blue. I'll just go do something else. Start a farm somewhere.
Start a farm. I thought you were gonna sell drugs and get arrested. I thought that was your dream.
Yeah, in Oslo, yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh.
I will get arrested.
Gloske's lifelong dream, she admitted that on a previous show, is to sell drugs in Oslo, sell weed, and get arrested.
I hope the cops are handsome then.
Oh, they are. They are, darling.
Please don't arrest me, sir.
Elina, you are a little bit of a meme queen, right? You kind of have a community that's all like, right?
Oh yeah, they're all like in my chat.
If that gets extra and it becomes a little bit like toxic and stuff, would you quit streaming?
What do you mean extra toxic? As in, like, they will be like, "You suck, Elina.
Yeah, exactly.
I would be like, okay, nobody asked. I would continue.
You would just continue streaming?
Yeah, you learn after a while, like. Talking to we call them incels in my chat.
Oh my goodness.
We just learned to not listen to them.
This is like such a big contrast between you and Elloawendy, because I know oh, that was the fly again. I know, Elloa, you are someone who, like, if someone says something negative in chat, you like take the time to make them feel better and to properly address it. What would you pick if people were really mean to you?
I would be like, or wait, me or
well, or, Elina, no, you can go first if you want.
No, Elloa can go first. I want to hear.
This is really a question. It will depend if I find the platform salvageable or not. Meaning that if it's to stream and have people polluting the chat and you cannot do anything about it, then it's pointless what you're doing. Then you're just being, hello, target me, and you cannot do your purpose anymore. But if it's more like, okay, I can handle the problem, I can face it, I think I will be able to stomach hatred. That being said, it's difficult to say when it's easy to say when you have not seen it through. But I think if I find I think I'm capable of curating that in some way, then I will keep strong in place, because it's more like, bring it on, try to make me move, come on. There we go. So I'm welcoming you. It's
in
fine.
The background, I started a poll about what people would guess you would pick, and 100% says that you would keep on streaming and not quit.
Nice.
Is that true? Would you say that is true?
Well, yeah, it all depends of how salvageable it is, because there is situation where a platform is becoming toxic and out of, it's just becoming crap, and you have to move on. And it's very hard to say when it will be, etc. So both answers are kind of true. It will depend of the circumstance.
Okay. Okay. And Elina, is it true to, because you said you were just about to answer the question, but I thought you already did. Is it true that?
Oh, no, it was like it was like the question of how you handle them, or like what you do, your approach to them.
Okay.
It was it was interesting.
Okay, so would you pick blue or pink?
Depends on how problematic it is. Because I think pink would because I'm generally good at ignoring stuff like.
Okay.
Yeah, until a line is reached. I don't know which line this problematic means, but it depends on what line it is. But mostly I would do because I just enjoy streaming so much. I would say.
Cool. Lucy, what about you?
It would really depend, like, what level of harassment it was. If it was to, like, put me or my family in danger, I would 100% quit. But if it was just,
Obviously.
like, people being mean in the chat, I could probably for a while tunnel vision it out. But then I think it would eventually get a bit overwhelming, and I'd probably just quit and do something else, or like focus on YouTube videos or like another kind of social media content, so I could still like put something out there, but without being harassed for like 6 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably quit and do something else.
Someone in chat says, I feel like it's difficult to answer if you haven't experienced it. I know someone who has repeatedly been targeted, and I can understand how it might wear you down despite the best morale of a thick skin. But I'm kind of curious to see, like, if you think about like the biggest streamers, right? And I'm talking like XQC, Trainwrecks, Miskiff, those kind of streamers. If they would get a lot of hate, do you think it would get to them?
They
I
wipe their
think if they
tears
got a
with
lot of
dollars
hate.
bill.
Sorry, I can't. What?
Sorry.
Wait, hold on. Let's start with Lucy. Lucy, what do you think?
sorry.
If I was that rich, I would just wipe my tears with dollar bills and
That's literally what it is. They have too much money to care, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
It's like they don't even have to open their chat at this point. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because they get a lot of hate, but they're like, right?
Yes, definitely.
And I've noticed, like, I used to not get hate, and then I got crapped on a few times. And at first, I like cried myself to sleep over it. But now when it happens, I also don't care anymore. So I'm not sure if that is something that you can get used to it, because I think that these big streamers are just so used to it, but they see that they're still successful and they see that people are still caring about it, even though there are those really loud rotten apples. So I think that it is possible to get used to cancel culture / hate / I want to say harassment, but that's probably not the good word for it. But just like abuse. Oh, that sounds really bad. Getting used to abuse,
Yeah,
but I think that online there could be a way to like just maybe not let it get to you because it's online. But I'm not entirely sure because I'm not a super big streamer or something. So. Yeah.
I don't think it's really related to the number of people doing it. I think it's more related to your relationship with the claims those people are throwing at you. And it will be very much like you have a shield, and it will work very nicely in rebouncing out of you until someone find a breach.
Mm-hmm.
And that may happen like that. And then if someone is breaking through, that's when the whole shield can shatter, and then you receive everything in your face. And that's why streamers, content creator, or anyone, artists, typically those type of people, because you're putting your soul out in the world, you're putting your art out. So we are in very, very vulnerable place. Therefore, we have to build up a very strong feeling of self-confidence, which can turn into arrogance in some people. But you can stay very confident in yourself while staying humble. But it's a long quest, because it's one of the hardest things to do, to build up your self-confidence. And it's the most important quest also you can do, but it can take time.
Who has not answered this question yet? Everyone. Okay. Let's loosen this up a little bit, because we stayed very deep for a very long time. So let's go to something different. I don't know if any of you heard this news, but there was this kid in China, or like not. yeah, all kids in China. Sorry, this is another story. China has a new law. Kids under 18 years old are no longer allowed to play video games at all, except for 1 hour a day during the weekends. I don't know if you heard about this, but that's happening. Kids are no longer allowed to play video games because the Chinese government believes that they're not going to be doing that well if they are this addicted to video games. So they're no longer allowed to do that. So my question to you is, would you rather be successful in life without video games, or live in your mother's basement with no success, where you can game as much as you want? Who wants to go first?
Do you have to pay?
Elina, she has not heard the question. It's going to be fun.
Cassie, I saw you speak up, so maybe start with you, Cassie.
I was just gonna ask for everyone. Do you have to pay bills?
No, like you live in your mom's basement and she still take care of, or like a dad or whatever. You live in someone's basement and they take care of the house bill, everything. You just play video games and you're a complete loser, so to say.
Wait.
Not in video games.
Well, maybe no, but you cannot be a successful streamer. You cannot have an income. You cannot have friends.
You can't have friends.
Online friends does kind of count, but like you're not close friends. You're just like, you have nothing in your life going for you. We can still game. Or you have a great great successes in life, but you're never allowed to play any games ever again.
When you say success, so you just mean in success in life. So
yes,
you don't have a job, you don't have a partner,
correct.
You can't do anything, but you can game as much as you want.
Yes.
That's fine. It's okay. I'll make one in the game. Don't worry.
Get a waifu.
Fine.
All right. Okay. So you'd rather play video games. That actually says a lot about how important gaming is to you. Damn. Glosske, I'm really curious about that because you also are like, I know you care a lot about gaming. What is your answer?
I do. I love gaming. It's my passion. But what I like more than gaming is going out and meeting people. And when you're successful, you can do that. You can explore and meet people all the time. So I'm definitely voting for pink on this one.
Okay. Elina, what about you?
To make everyone in Tushret happy, I should say blue. But no, my life would be nothing without my without nature. Overall, I would say nature and the family.
Okay, but you're allowed to put some plants in your basement.
No, can I have plants too? Because the plants don't live very long in a basement, I would say.
Okay, fine. You can move one. You can move to like the main floor. That's okay.
Oh, okay, then I pick blue. I pick blue.
Okay.
Yeah, the basement that was not working with her.
Yeah.
She needs her light. She's a plant.
Yeah, I need the plant.
Lucy, what about you? Which one would you pick?
I'm already living number 2. So.
No, you don't. You have a successful stream. You can also no longer be like successful in streaming. You just have no successes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Maybe not successful in streaming.
No.
Just stream out of boredom. You can have plant lights.
Good point.
Okay, you can still stream, but it's not like you're doing great. Nobody really likes you.
Oh my god.
Pain.
I think I still go with 2 because
Wow.
honestly, like I've been playing games in my bedroom for the past like 14 years. I don't know what's out there. I don't know what there is to like. I don't know what success is.
Are you not curious about it?
I can watch it online.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm surprised by some of your answers, guys. I really am. I'm like, I can buy video games, never see you again. I want to live. Wendy, what about you?
Well, pink. Because 6 years ago I would certainly have said blue, But the thing is that gaming was an escapist mechanism. Now I want to not escape my life anymore and just do it. And if it's required to not have video games, so be it. It will be sad, but whatever. I mean, I'm here to have some adventures. That's it. It doesn't matter if it's in the virtual world or in the real one, but if I have to choose, well, I'm still a humans before to be pixels. So
Okay. What do you guys think chat voted here? Like, which one do you think? You blue?
we can uncheck.
Y'all are nerds.
Yeah.
Blue?
Did
Cassie?
they vote blue? No, I was joking, by the way. I definitely need one, because as much as like you've got gaming, you need to be outside. And I think getting all of your information from games and like the internet is what leads people to being like clowns on the internet. You need to be outside and touch grass. Definitely play B1. I'll make my life a real video game. Not like GTA and running people over, but you know, something. But yeah, one. Please pick one.
Okay,
Go.
let's see what they voted. They said one, but only with 63%.
Oh my
Yeah, I'm
God.
not surprised.
63%. It was actually, yeah, there were actually like
I
36.4%
think
of
they're
people are
lying
just
to
like,
themselves.
I'm already in the basement anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that a lot of people maybe are not conscious of the fact that they are using, which I have done very, very strongly, gaming as escapism, and you can do it in such a way where you put all of your energy. That's what I did. I put all of my energy into gaming, into my community, to my things, because I feel like I had more power, I had more abilities of expressing myself or being who I wanted to be. And then one day I realized, okay, but that's what I have to do here. and if I can do it there, I can do it here too.
True. It's time to talk about money, guys. We do this every week. There's always a question about money in here. So let's talk about money. Cause Twitch has a new subscription pricing, right? They now have like, if you're in Europe, it's a lot cheaper. They're still like helping out streamers so that they're not like losing too much, but eventually streamers are also going to have less per sub, but maybe more subs. Who knows? We never know. And because of Twitch being kind of expensive, because there are so many people streaming, like there's currently 12 million people streaming, most of them for 0 viewers, but they still use up to 6,000 bytes per second. So it's really expensive. So Twitch needs some money still, right? So talking about subs, they take 50% of their sub count, of the sub revenue, and they're also running ads and stuff. Ads are annoying, right? Would you rather... where's this question? So prepared. Would you rather no longer have ads on your channel or have Twitch no longer take a cut from your sub revenue?
Yeah, definitely no. Okay, sorry.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
No ads.
Yeah, no ads
Yeah.
and pay.
Wait, hold on. No longer have ads on your channel, or Twitch no longer take a cut from your. No.
Yes.
Wait, what? No.
Okay, so
no,
it's
I just realized what happened.
Very easy to choose.
It's either you no longer have advertisements on your channel and like no ad revenue as well, or Twitch no longer takes 50% from the sub revenue, so you get a full 100% sub revenue. Which of the two? So it's either more money or no money more whatsoever, but
Okay,
no ads anymore.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, no, blue, because yeah, everyone needs to go to the bathroom. I'll let that be your break. I think blue, because the amount they take is ridiculous. Ridiculous, and I think I made $8 from ads last month.
But like, are you not scared that, because there's 1 out of 3 people that get an ad before they start watching a streamer, leave.
Yeah.
Which means that a third of your audience is not watching because they get ads.
But I don't know. I just think it's for what you're doing. Like even when you get to there's some people that are partners and they arrange like partner deals at whatever. But I think like for the other streamers that put so much time, especially if you're like an affiliate and you see like how much they have to work to get paid out, it's just so frustrating for half of that to go, and then to be on a platform that doesn't even respond to things properly just feels a bit cheeky personally for me. But you know, I think Blue, you know, yeah, Blue.
Okay, but okay, would you actually let me change the question a little bit. Would you rather have Twitch take less of a cut and just have a fee in order to start streaming? So like you have to pay in order to start streaming. So that Twitch
Don't give them ideas.
No, but the thing, the reason, like, because to refer to something that Lucy was tweeting about. I've been watching, doing my research. Lucy, you were tweeting about Fanhouse, and how Fanhouse takes how much percent? 10%. 10%.
Yeah.
Do you know why Fanhouse takes 10% and Twitch takes 50%?
Because they're nice.
No, because Fanhouse has no cost whatsoever in bandwidth. Twitch's biggest expense, like most of their money, like 90% of the money that they spend goes to bandwidth. And that is mostly people with 0 viewers who are still sucking a lot of bandwidth, up to 6,000 bytes per second, which is crazy expensive. So there's 2 ways they could like lower it. They could either like not have all those people that stream for 0 viewers stream, and you know, put like a barrier. Hey, if you want to start streaming, you have to first pay us 50 euros and then you can become a streamer, so that people, I don't know, it's like an entry fee or something, or take a cut. Which one would you rather? Take a bigger cut. Lucy.
I don't know if this is going over my head, because these both sound like a win to me. Like, I feel like I don't understand.
Wait,
like,
what?
So is the blue option I get 100% of sub revenue?
Yes.
And then the pink options, I don't get ads?
Yes.
See, this
Yeah,
just
so
sounds both good.
Yes.
So basically, it's Twitch need to have his money. Would you rather have Twitch to increase the cut from the sub revenue, or no, the contrary? Would you rather Twitch does not take the revenue from your cut, but then you have plenty of ads, or would you rather not having plenty of ads, but then you have to share your money with Twitch? So it's always having
this question is not related to like, would you rather have Twitch take your money from this or from that? This question is 2 positives. Yes, correct. So what would you rather? Like, what do you find more important? To not have ads or to have more money, basically?
Can you make the 0 viewer streamers like cycle a bike to like fund their bandwidth? And
What?
like cycle a bike and it will spin the internet. And
I don't think that's how it works. It's not energy they need, it's bandwidth, which is like a server. So like, for example, they need space so that it can be broadcasted and then rebroadcasted somewhere else. That's the most expensive thing on Twitch. And that's why websites like Fanhouse, like, they don't have to do that because nobody's going live on Fanhouse. So they don't have to pay for that. And that's why Twitch takes a bigger cut.
I learned something today.
the no ads.
No. No, I honestly, like, okay, all right. This question has nothing to do with the information I just give you, by the way. This question is like, let me change the question. 1 second. Well, I'll change the question. Have more ads.
What?
Have more ads, and Twitch no longer takes cut. We're just changing the question to make it more sense. Or have no ads, but Twitch takes 50% still. Does that make more sense? Because now it's more like you don't have to pick out of 2 positives.
It's not updated for me.
Update, please. I beg you. Oh, the website
Weather
froze.
is very rainy these days. But would you rather have more or less money from Twitch? More.
Okay. All right. The website stopped responding. The website is confused as well, unfortunately. Let me reset the. But the question is: would you rather have more ads, and Twitch stops taking a cut from your revenue, or still have that cut, but you don't have to have any ads?
Can I scam this because I don't already run ads? So do I therefore only have to run +1 ads, but I already don't run ads, so therefore.
Well,
can't
so
use it.
ads are running on your channel regardless if you run them or not. So like when people come in and they're not subscribed, there's a big chance that they're gonna get an ad, and a third, like a 30% chance that they're leaving because of that. So there's 2 ways you could do this on Twitch. Wait, let me grab my. We're just educating right now. There's 2 ways you could do this. Okay. Either you run an ad actively, and then for the next half hour, everyone that comes in does not have to watch an ad. Or you do not run that ad, but everyone that comes in has a big chance of having to go through an ad. Do you want more ads and Twitch no longer takes a cut, or have no ads? Yeah, you want more? Okay. It's not going so well, guys. It's not going so well. We're just gonna. Okay, let's move on to someone else for a second. Elina.
Yes.
Would you rather have more ads and Twitch no longer takes a cut from your revenue, or have no ads at all and Twitch still takes to 50%?
I think Twitch is kind of meanie. So I would take more ads, honestly.
Okay.
Yo, it's time for ads. Everybody go pee pee. And I would take ads. And yeah. And then I get more money. And everybody's hopefully happy. We win. And Twitch gets on their wrist. You know, they get slapped. Because no more money for you, Twitch. And yeah.
And then we cannot stream anymore because there's no bandwidth.
No, they can't. Like, this is Twitch. They're just greedy.
Okay, I got the website to work again, by the way. Glosske, can you answer this question? A or B? Yes. More ads and no cut, or more cut, no ads?
Fuck ads. Nobody likes ads. You can keep that $10 Twitch. I don't need ads. I don't run ads.
So Twitch takes a cut from your subscriptions and there's no ads in your channel?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, finally an answer I understand. All right. So less money for the streamer, but no ads.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
No ads. Nobody likes ads.
Yeah, I also would pick that. I would rather get less money, but don't have my audience have to watch ads anymore. I would literally pay Twitch to not run ads. Wendy.
Yeah, I totally agree with both of you. Ads are cancer for humanity. It's bad. So I prefer to have a platform curated completely for ads, even if you have to lose some money from it. I think it's really, really add to the benefits. I mean, everyone hates ads. Do you watch ads? For me, it makes me so angry that I don't want to buy the stuff from the ad. If I see an ad, I say, okay, I'm going to go.
Emotions are rising here, guys. Emotions are rising. Cassie, what about you? More ads, no cut, or more cut, no ads?
Okay, I changed my mind. I would like no ads.
Okay.
I find this out of all the questions, this is the hardest one. It's very stressful.
It was a little bit complicated. Like the double
Stressful.
positive didn't really work out. I was like, you know what? Let's add a double positive question in here so that they can pick out of 2 great things, and then everything went to hell. But yeah, the 50% is a huge cut. Like, I'm kind of curious. Have you guys noticed a big difference in your income when Twitch gift subbing became a thing?
Yeah.
Have you noticed a huge difference in your
Yeah.
income?
Yes.
Well, it's hard to say because I was like a 20 viewer streamer before it was added.
Mm.
So
Mm.
it's kind of natural with the growth.
So when I was coming up with these questions, I actually did some research and I went into my like top donator list. And here it gets interesting. Out of the top 10 donators all time, there is one person that is watching me and that came after the sub gifting. One person in the top 10. In the top 25, there's only 3 people. Of all-time donators, there's 3 people that are currently watching me and that have come after Twitch gifting was a thing. All the other people, all the 22 other people, are all people that either no longer watch or have stopped like donating or just... But they're still the top donator of all time because Twitch has implemented gift subbing. And I honestly thought that was really interesting and crazy. Because and it makes me really understand why people are so like well, not angry, but like so what's the word for it, passionate about the 50% cut, because that is basically a 50% loss, right, in the income.
Why would you say it's a loss?
Financially wise, obviously it has a lot of like pro things as well, because with donations there's no sub emotes or like the badge in front of the name, stuff like that, right?
Mhm.
Exhibit A. Exhibit A. Holy shit, the timing. But yeah, but this is kind of interesting because we did have a question like in previous episodes about this as well. Would you rather have subs or donations? And most people said they would rather have subs. What would you say, Wendy?
Yes, subs, because that's part of the platforms. And while I appreciate, of course, everything, we're not going to be difficult about the way people are generous with me. But the subs is really what make the platform lives. It shares something with the people, and also from a pure monetary point of view, the direct donation are not that great because you have to get your tax from it, and
You have
the
to get
tax
them over subs too, by the way. You have to tax over all income, not just donations.
Yeah, but the tax from the Twitch revenue are not the same, but that's maybe my country, than the donation one, and the donation one are quite more expensive than the Twitch one. Yeah, because the tax from Twitch is the American tax, and the American tax are only 21%. In Belgium, stuff is like 30+% of tax. So
Am I tax evading wrong?
Wait, what? Oh,
Don't
damn.
confess to that right
Belgian
now.
tax sucks. It's all, and I guess in Norway it's the same thing because that's the most taxed countries. I think Norway and Belgium.
Okay.
So
Pretty high, yeah.
as a
Sweden is insane as well with the taxing.
Oh, I'm excited because I'm gonna figure that out soon.
Mhm.
just to be freelance in Belgium, I have to pay 750 euro as bills.
Oh, yeah.
700 euro just because I want to be freelance. So that's the base stuff every 3 months.
Mm.
We
Okay.
have to pay like 200 a year or something.
Interesting. All right. Next question. Would you rather cry every time you lose a game or rage every time you lose a game?
Why not both?
Why not both? I would honestly rather cry. I'd rather cry than get angry. I like that feeling a lot worse. What about you, Lucy?
Well, what like entitles lose a game? Because like I get like a round of League of Legends, but like what if we play MMOs and stuff? Like if we
Every
fail a
time.
mythic keystone, do we have to cry?
Every
You
time.
get beaten by the boss.
Is every wipe a cry?
Yes, every time. But it's either full on crying or full on raging.
Do I smash things?
I don't know how you
I, like,
rage
punch my
actually.
screen. I don't know. I don't know how I rage either.
I think it's
That
just
would
a
be
lot of
interesting.
yelling involved and just like angry
Well, like, imagine
feelings.
if it's like the race to world first, but like me not racing. I'm just playing the game. But we're like, it took us like 400 kills, 400 tries on like Sargent Athers, and we still didn't kill it. I'm not gonna be able to do any buttons if my eyes are crying for 400 kills straight. Like I'm not gonna be able to see the screen. So I think I might have to go with the Angies.
Oh, okay, that's a good reason. Cassie, what about
I
you?
could get like a punching bag and get really fit.
Yep. Cassie, you rather cry or rage?
Rage. I have little pockets of rage, like just, and then that's it. Just a little, and then okay. I don't know what that noise was. I apologize.
Just a rage noise.
And then that's it. But yeah, I don't think I only get like ragey over like fighting games or like, you know, when you're at that end boss and you just keep dying and dying. I think it's worse when you're on stream. So as long as you're not breaking things, because you know we can't afford that. But yeah.
Okay, so raging then. Wendy, what about you?
Of course, raging. It's much more entertaining for the viewers, especially when I start swearing in French. So they love that. So definitively better for the show.
But for yourself, do you like it more to be angry or to cry?
No, because crying is a different feeling. In anger, you still have some power. When you're crying, you're sad, you're shattering. It's not the same vibe. The sadness is lower. In the anger, still have some punch. So yeah, anger.
Okay, anger. All right, Elina, what about you?
It's funny because Gura in the chat, he already Pepe left me because I scream like a pig because I get so mad. I get like real actual like mega rage, and I yeah. Yeah.
So would you pick that?
Of course. I don't think I want to cry. That would be like whiny. You would be like whiny, like, oh, you're so whiny, stop whining. But anger is like, it pumps you up, right? So you become like more and more like into it, you know? You want to really beat this boss in Dark Souls, you know, for example.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's used to the beating up with Dark Soul. I mean, I'm not capable of playing that game because I
Souls is
don't have the
insane.
nerve.
No,
So
it's insane.
someone who played Dark Soul, you can already okay, I see what kind of person you are. You're resilient. You can take a beating. You're
I'm
not
not
giving
resilient.
up.
I don't give up, but I'm not resilient. I'm like I don't give up. I just get mad, and that's it. And I scream, and everybody gets sad because
It's a kind of resilience if you get the boss down.
True. But I'm also just a god gamer, so it takes me very short to beat this boss.
Of course.
You know, yeah. So,
and that's where all the rage comes from.
Yes.
I personally hate being mad. I cannot stand it. I would rather be sad than mad. But I think I'm the only one.
It's interesting.
Wait, I'm just gonna ask chat. Let's quickly check the results of chat. Chat pinks. Okay, the website is crazy slow today, so we'll find out in a second. I'm sure of it. Damn it. You can no longer vote, guys. I already clicked on show results, but it's super buggy, unfortunately. But everyone says 2, so that's also rage. Gloss, what about you? Would you rather cry every time you lose a game or rage every time you lose a game?
I don't want my makeup to run, so I'm gonna say rage. I don't really rage because
Real.
just like you, I don't like to get mad because I think it's really toxic and bad. But also, if you're sad, I think it's maybe worse for your mental health. You're gonna cry all the time. So I will just rage and throw out some slang.
I really don't care about crying. Obviously, when I'm streaming, I'd rather not cry. But then again, I'd rather not rage either. But if I had to, like, in general, every time I lose a game, I think I would rather cry. Because it doesn't have to be, like, bawling your eyes out. It could just be, like... you know?
Oh no!
No, I don't mind crying. My mom taught me crying is like the wash machine of your soul.
Oh.
It affects me so much though. If I cry, I feel sad afterwards too. Like it
Yeah.
feels like your whole day has been a little bit changed. I don't know. Like that's how crying is for me at least.
Yeah, I feel so
yeah.
relaxed after crying.
I don't feel relaxed. I feel sad
Oh.
rather. I feel like
Oh,
you feel the aftermath of being sad, right?
okay. No, I don't have that. When I'm done crying, I'm done crying. Chat, you can now vote again, by the way. I just restarted it to see if that works. So 1 for if you rather cry, 2 for if you rather rage. No, I think crying is good. But then again, I am someone who's like has really strong emotions and then the emotions are gone again as well. I'm never like having a long emotion. I don't know. How's that for you guys? Do you guys linger in your emotions a lot, or does it go up
Yes.
and down? Yeah.
I'll linger in crying. So like, if I start crying, I'm like, well, we've committed to this. So I'm like, all right, let's think about what happened in year 6 when someone didn't invite you to something, and then
Yes.
it reminds me of like Wayne Cook stand up where he's just like, okay, and then it's just like a whole path. And then, yeah, like, that's why I don't want to do the crying.
Yeah.
Sobbing.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I would also cry if I went to prison, by the way. This is this will make sense. This is a bridge to the next question, guys. I'm trying to be cool.
Gloss will be happy. Yeah.
Gloss loves it. Gloss loves
Gloss
it.
will be like,
Chad would rather rage, by the way, with 94%. Damn. Okay, that surprises me. Okay, so what a great bridge I've just come up with, guys. Let's talk about prison. Because a gamer got arrested during a live video game, a live contest of League of Legends. The reason he got arrested, it was in this like big LAN party, and he was doing so well that his name was called out by the organizers for being in the top something. And it was an officer there, an officer of the law, who was like, wait, isn't that... Turns out was a fugitive, got arrested live during League of Legends. So, yeah, that honestly, he was just too good. It was just too good. He ended up in prison. Would you rather go to prison for a whole year and then become a super successful streamer, or not go to prison and go back to 0 viewers forever?
This is it. Yeah.
Is it a nice prison? Or is it like swanky
You
style?
gave
I mean,
in the
it depends a
prison.
little bit. Like, I don't know how the English prisons are.
Is it like the Suicide Squad prison, or is it depending on your country?
It's depending on your country.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Then yes. I'm in Sweden, so they're very nice there. They have houses. They have like a open air house camp or some stuff like for prisons there. So
Okay. For chat, what would you pick? I'm gonna start the vote, but instead of become a successful streamer, you're just gonna be a god gamer. What would you pick if you could be a god gamer, but you had to go to prison, or not go to prison and just be crap at gaming for the rest of your life? That's for you. In the meantime, Elloawendy, what would you pick?
I'm not going into prisons to become a successful streamer.
No?
I will become a successful something else. It's okay. But out of prison. it could be an interesting experience to go through, but I think it's also a very harsh one, and one that may affect you for the rest of your life. What was the people you meet in prison? How will they interact with you? How will they influence you? What will you exit out of the prison? Will you exit like a stronger person, or will you exit as someone crushed by
Yeah, but that's with
bad
everything in life,
influences?
though. That's not just
But
prison.
prison is a kind of harsher type of experience, I think, than going to the groceries or changing studies.
Okay. Gloss, you're a big fan of going to prison, right?
I love it. Love it.
How was your experience when you had to go to prison?
You know, Norwegian prisons are one of the best in the world, so it was super chill. Just play World of Warcraft all day.
Wait, no.
Quite good.
You stop being believable. There is no such thing as your private computer, my friend.
Yeah, they had an internet cafe there. You know, I had to pay a little bit. But,
Dude, I want to go to that prison. No, which one would you pick?
I would go to prison because I have seen the Norwegian prisons and they're really awesome. And even though I know it fucks up your mind that you can't go anywhere, you're in prison, your freedom is taken away from you. If after that year you can enjoy the rest of your life being a successful streamer and do what you love, I'm in. Lock me up.
Same. I've always wanted to be arrested. It was on my bucket list for the longest of time. But I like didn't want to like be in trouble after that. So like I would be totally okay with being arrested, but what stopped me was that I would have like a permanent record. So I was really curious about the experience, but yeah.
You will be arrested, but then after the night at the officer police things, a very nice night, you will exit. Oh, sorry, miss, we forget. It's a mistake. You're fine.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah. I would love that. Just arrest me for something I haven't done. Yeah, that would be super fun. Yeah. Cassie, would you want to go to prison for a year? Oh wait, I asked you already, didn't I? No, I didn't.
I was gonna say, I spent ages watching this thing about world's worst prisons, and I really like Norway. So if I could get arrested in Norway, then that would be fine. If I could get arrested in Greenland as well, I think Greenland had a really good prison. So it just seemed like quite a nice Airbnb, and sometimes I need a break.
What?
If it's in like the UK, no thank you. And
what is the difference?
The Norway one is just like, because Norway in general is like good vibes. So like even the prison was just like, yeah, no. And also I'm quite claustrophobic, so I can't fight. Like I don't want to be in a situation where I have to like fight for like a pot noodle or something. No. In fact, no. Can we just get the prison out of it? No, thanks. I'll just be with 0 viewers. It's fine.
All right. I went in a completely weird order, so I'm not sure who hasn't answered the question now. Lucy, would you go to prison?
Sounds kind of good, to be honest. 3 meals a day, I get to learn new life skills. Like I could come out and I'm suddenly like a carpenter or a hairdresser, or like I know how to organize library books by the Dewey Decimal System. Like I can also learn life skills like how to make a shiv or
You can do that without being in prison though, Lucy.
I can make prison wine.
Prison wine?
And like it's an experience you can only get in prison. You can't make prison wine in your bedroom.
All right.
You can learn how to smuggle drugs and stuff like that also.
Use like the butthole mobile phone, and like these are all experiences you only get in prison.
But then a butch
what?
Yeah, then a butch girl comes up and steals your
to
stuff.
get the phones in. Just hand them to you.
What if someone comes up and steals your stuff? There's other people there too. Maybe they're mean.
No.
I don't have much stuff. As long as they don't take my prison wine.
It's a prison wine for me.
It's a prison wine then. No.
Lucy's already there. She have planned everything. She's going to be fine in prison.
Okay, but like, why? To everyone who answered with, I would love to go to prison as long as I can be like a successful streamer, right? what if you are becoming a successful streamer because of the fact that you went to prison and that's all you're known for, and everyone will always talk about you as that girl that did this and went into prison?
That
Which is
become a lot more
Stories to
interesting
tell.
suddenly.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
change your answer?
Yeah.
It-
In that case, yeah.
Why?
Because then you have a message you have an experience. Then your brand is I have come out of prison, and then you can come up with something quite positive. You can share something, educate
Yeah.
people, explain them things. No, I think that would be brilliant. Actually, it could be really, really nice.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get arrested.
Yeah.
What do you get 1 year for, guys?
I don't know.
Well, we
I'd
need to
like
find a crime.
impersonating
I'm kidding.
Get
Get
chocolate.
caught with drugs.
Stealing chocolate? What?
I guess. Fun fact. Wait, I have a fun story about a Swedish prison because I think they're famous now. There's a prison, which two dudes took like a couple of the prison guards like in hostage, and you know what they got out in the like they were doing like deals. You know, they wished for like 30 kebab pizzas. Yeah, literally. Yeah, literally, and that's what they got out of it. Yeah.
But longer time too, I assume.
I hope. I don't know. That was all I got though.
I think you get like extra, like if you don't behave in person, you get like extra time. I'm sure of it.
Probably, yeah, but worth it, I guess.
Worth it, got the pizza. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Chad also picked not going to prison and go back to being shit at gaming. But honestly, I think they had a little bit of an advantage because most of them are super bad at gaming already, so nothing changes, right?
Ooh.
I mean, it's true. Can't all be great gamers like us.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, that's it.
It's true.
Super good.
There are some streamers like XQC, for example, and Misgift that are experimenting with personalized text to speak. So they have like other streamers, other people be their text to speak donation message, which I think is super cool. So my question for you would be, would you rather have your friend as your next text-to-speech voice, or have a famous streamer's voice as your next text-to-speech? So if you could change your text-to-speech robot to something, would you pick friends or a famous streamer? Lucy.
This reminds me of back when I used to make YouTube videos in like 2012, and I managed to convince this somewhat famous YouTuber at the time to do like a "Hi, you're now watching my YouTube URL," and he turned out to be a pedophile. And
Oh, well, that took a dark turn.
2012 YouTubes are just plagued by this pedophile at the start.
I was like, this is gonna be such a wholesome story. There were no trigger warnings. We're gonna be all fine here.
The escalation.
Yeah,
The
so-
escalation.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness. But like would you do it again? Like have like a text to speech or something from a person, or are you scarred for life now?
I'll do it again.
And which one then? Like a friend or someone famous?
I'd probably have someone famous, but I don't know who. I'd have to think about who I'd want.
Okay, you go think about that. In the meantime, we go to Glosske. Glosske, what would you want?
The first thing that came up in my head is I would love for Knut, the Norwegian streamer, to do the text because
That's what
Welcome.
Thank
you
to
for
my
the
sub.
stream.
I think that is
Thank you for-
exactly what Misgift wanted. I think that's
Exactly
exactly
has
what.
that accent. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's literally what's happening right
Really?
now. Yeah. So that could work. If I'm sure you can buy that from them or something, or convince him to do so for you. But would that be like a famous streamer, or would you count that as friend?
Oh,
You have to pick.
Yeah, both. Yeah, make it a famous streamer.
Okay, famous streamer. Elina, what about you?
as a streamer that is very surrounding in my community is Forsen, and I'm not sure if people in this community knows about
Of
him.
course. I think everyone was
Yeah.
forced.
I don't know. Some people are like, who's Forsen?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Sure.
But yeah, he. I think his voice would never grow old on Twitch. I would say people love that, love his stuff. So.
Okay. So is that a famous streamer then?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I do not know him.
Okay, I don't know. You said my community, so I was like,
Nobody-
oh,
nobody knows
okay.
him.
Didn't know she was
Nobody
friends
knows
with Force.
He's in a corner somewhere.
All
Nobody
right.
knows him.
Eloa, same question for you, and I'm gonna quickly pee while you answer that. Be right back.
Okay. So, it will be a friend because I don't watch a lot of famous streamers, and I don't think it will add so much things on my stream. However, to have a friend that's related to the stream, of course, it will not be a random friend. Then everyone will be excited about it because they know that friend from the community already.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's
Exactly. I think that's really smart to do.
it can be fun to have a very famous streamer if you are yourself very involved or your community is very involved into watching one famous streamer.
Yeah.
In my case, it will have to be Asmongold, but because that's
I
the one
mean-
that everyone is watching.
Which
Yeah,
which
that
friend
would
would
be-
you pick, Eloa?
It will have to be a friend from my community to make more sense with the stream, to make it more, I don't know. And then you will have to choose the right friend because otherwise the other people will be jealous, etc. Yeah, that's a problem too.
Well, I am honestly disappointed that you didn't say Ariana. I am very sad.
Yeah, but that's a famous streamer. It's not her. Yeah,
It's
it's also a
not.
friend.
It's
Yeah,
not.
Yeah, but yes, it is. It is.
Girl, no. Wait, this is actually kind of interesting. What would you consider to be a famous streamer, guys? This is a question for everyone. When is a streamer
Oh.
famous?
When your grandma talks about them.
My grandma talks about me. I'm famous.
You see what I say? You're right. It's the proof.
Okay, it's like if you had to give a number to like a concurrent viewer number, and then you're like, that's a huge streamer. How much are we? How many viewers does that streamer have?
It's an interesting question because it depends if it's a famous streamer within the game itself. You can be a very famous streamer for your game, but not to be a very famous streamer on Twitch. Does it count as such or not?
I'm kind of curious, Chad. What do you think? How many concurrent viewers does someone need to have? Because I think that a streamer that does well in that game does not specifically have to be a famous streamer. Because I don't know. I think my number would probably be to be famous. I think above 10K.
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of depends on your view on the platform, so to say. For some people, 100 viewers is a lot. For some people, like 1,000 viewers is a lot, depending on. But for some people, 1,000 viewers is not a lot. So it's.
But
all depending on the person, too.
I think like 100 viewers is definitely a lot, but it's not famous.
no,
You're not a famous
definitely
streamer,
not.
in my opinion.
I would say like 2,000, kind of like around 1,000, then you know that it's getting there,
Mm.
And then above that, because for example, some people have 4,000 viewers and they're really famous overall on other
True.
like
It
on
also
Twitch.
matters who you hang out with, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Or what you went viral for. If you went viral for something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Cassie, would you rather have your friend's voice as your text speed or a famous streamer?
Probably like friends or someone that's from what people are saying is famous. Probably can they just be like famous, but like not necessarily like a massive streamer, like recognizable? Someone said Corpse, and I feel like Corpse has got quite a distinctive
Right. That's a
I
good
think
one.
someone that's got like a distinctive voice would be good, rather than just someone like that could be anyone. Like
But-
you lot have nice voices, nice accents, so something like that. Would
But
be,
I think
like,
Corpse is
distinctive.
definitely considered a famous streamer.
Yeah. I think I would like it more for the fact that like it's a voice, isn't it? That sounds good and whatever sounds good, or if they're entertaining, because some people are just famous for being famous.
True.
But
Ghost is like,
no
oh
shade.
yes.
But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I think, I hadn't even thought about the answer myself. I'm just going to not ask it to myself. Moving on. Moving
Ask
on.
yourself the question.
Look at the bridge I'm making, guys. Talking about famous streamers. Who here knows Dr. K?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so this is a streamer that does therapy sessions, for example, on his stream. So he interviews really big streamers and kind of like goes into their like their past, their problems, their like streamer burnout and stuff like that. And he does it all live on stream. And a lot of like most of the big streamers have been a guest on their stream. And it goes really personal. It gets really personal. So my question to you would be, would you rather have a therapy session broadcasted live on Twitch and actually feel happier afterwards, or get a private therapy session, but it's not very effective? Who wants to start with this one?
I think I can start right away because I'm already kind of set in this question. Because I've had a lot of stuff. Yeah, I would say definitely say one as well. Or as well, I would say one because I'm very open with my issues, and I think being open about stuff kind of helps sharing experiences and sharing your life, sharing guidance to other people. I would say that's a big thing. I've been very, very, very like adamant about because I've had stuff happening to me when I was younger, and what I needed was other people to open up as well, so I could feel comfortable in doing that. So I think it's kind of a chain reaction, kind of. But if it all depends on the person themselves. But I think it's a very good tool, very good.
But are you not scared that you're gonna attract people that will attack you for what you opened up about?
Right now, I don't care. Like I have. I think I've said this before. I've gotten to the point where I really don't care. I have my base values. I have people that love me. I have people I lean on, and whatever other people say, a random internet name comes in and says in my chat, it does not matter to me at all. At all anymore. Like I do not care what this person says. If this person tries to get at me for my trauma in the past, that's not my issue. That's his issue at the moment. Like,
Damn.
yeah.
That's really good. That's a good stance. I also put this question in the chat. What would you pick? Would you rather have your therapy session successfully happen live on Twitch, or would you rather get a private one, but it actually doesn't really help? Or it helps a little bit. Wendy, what about you?
Absolutely online. I think it will be very interesting. Yeah, I think it could be a very interesting experience. I know that you're going through some revealing of yourself, but that's something I'm kind of doing already. Well, I'm not like expanding and speaking about my life and all of the things in details, but if people ask, I will answer honestly, because I do think that in this time we really need to be authentic, and this is something to encourage others to do, because it's very difficult to do. It takes a long time to know yourself, or maybe not, but it depends of one person from another. But for a lot of people, it's difficult to really be authentic, to really know yourself. So it's definitely something to promote. Self-growth and healing yourself, and all those kind of things are useful to show to people. So of course, it all depends if you're watching the show with a gossiping mind, or if you're watching with more an educational purpose. But I would definitively enjoy to participate to something like that.
Well, in Dr. K's case, it's definitely the more positive kind of vibe in chat. So that's definitely good. Cassie, what about you?
I'd just say that one, I think to be happier. And I think I agree. I think it could help people a lot. And sometimes you can decide to keep everything private and people still find out your information. So I think one's more positive. Yeah.
All right. Lucy?
Yeah, for sure. Online. I think if it's effective, then not only is it effective for me, but it could potentially be effective for the people listening as well, who may be able to like
Mhm.
resonate with what's said and also understand what like I was going through kind of thing and what I was speaking about in the situation.
Mm.
So I think online would be good, and then you get good therapy at the end, and then you're happy, and then you don't have to do it again.
Yeah.
Nice. Glosske, do you share the same opinion?
No, I don't want my whole life
Mm.
to be on the internet for people to find. So I prefer to get just a therapy session. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Can I get a new one after that, or?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, then I'll keep looking. But I would never do it online. There's just a few things you don't want to share with the whole world. There's nobody's business what goes on behind closed doors, in my opinion.
Understandable.
Yeah, exactly. It's really understandable to think that way too.
I'm actually really happy that you have that opinion, because I have that too a little bit. I definitely agree with like the rest that it's kind of important to be open and to in order to help people. But I think that if you're really suffering from like a trauma or something, to have that broadcasted to Twitch, that is really scary. So I think that's
It is
definitely
scary.
something that you need to be ready for, to also like accept, to be like more a role model / example than that it's really about fixing your problems. Because I think that if it is fixing your problems, if you are really, really having deep problems, I'm not sure if live and online is the best way to do it. I don't know.
I agree with that. That the fact in itself that the people are, it depends if it's a real therapy session for where you're revealing yourself, or if it's more like there's all kind of other therapy that are much more softer. You know, you can
Yeah.
say, "Oh, I'm stressed," and then we discuss about. But if you're saying, yeah, I really have a problem in my relationship and my sexual life sucks because I think I got this, and then you go
Right.
into really deep stuff. And I don't think it's like Glosske was saying, there's things that does not belong to the internet. But it can also be interesting for some people to see it and to visit this. It's just like
That's the
you.
thing. Like, it kind of makes other people, kind of depends, of course, what you're talking about, but it makes other people comfortable in talking about it too, or taking the action to take care of their problems, because they might recognize themselves in this particular case, in how you are or what happened to you, and then that makes them maybe start thinking about, maybe this is what's wrong with me too, because I have done this on stream before. I have gone on a mental health thing before. It's not okay, but I've talked in a Swedish show instead about mental health or what happened to me. And people in that chat were super positive, that they were just really happy to hear about it and get in like views into how someone else's life can be. And I think, of course, I'm also like, oh, privacy in that sense, but I also think it's for a greater good. Many times when you share yourself like this, you don't have to share like every single detail. You could just be like a little bit like, oh, this happened, or like a little fleeting, right? Like about what happened, just not go into details unless you're comfortable to.
I mean, it definitely costs a lot of courage in order to do that. Especially if you are so big. Hi, Pete. Definitely. Interesting takes. Let's go a little bit. Let's like look at what chat voted here. Chat would rather. We'll never know. we'll never know. Chat doesn't know. No, I saw a lot of ones in the chat. I saw a lot of ones in the chat. So I think they would rather do it, and it helped. I think. I don't know. My website is a little bit scuffed. Let's go to something a little bit light after we talked about therapy.
Yes.
Yes. Would you rather see 10 years into your own future or see 6 months into the future of the entire world?
Oh, easy.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. 6 years in the 6 months in the entire world. Don't do that with your own life. It's to have self prophecy about your own life. It's not something nice at all, because it cannot not influence you. I have gone through something a little bit like that, in the sense where I had a vision of something, and it really, really obsesses me for a long time, because I thought it was a prediction, and it's really entrapped me in something really not nice, and I couldn't just not get away from it, because I had this idea in my mind, and it's really not a pleasant thing to know about your future. There's a reason why we don't know what's going to happen, and it's because we always need to have the choice, and it will be a curse.
I would honestly be really curious to see what happens in my own future. I think I would love to see 10 years into my own future, just to see like the choices I've made. Obviously, you can change it if you're like, oh shit, maybe I should change something because I don't want to be there in 10 years. And I'm honestly a little bit scared to see 6 months into the future of the world, because if there is something happening that is bad, so let's say, hey yo, there's another COVID, right? Imagine seeing COVID happen before it happened, right? There's nothing you can do about it, because people are not going to believe you if you try to warn them, and you're just like, oh my god, I can stop this, but I don't know how. I don't know. I feel that would be a bit. Or
yeah, I think that when you see, if you have the vision and the certainty that something is happening in your life, it's block your evolution.
Yeah,
If you
it
see
does.
something in the world, well, it's just a scenario where you're living it. It's like you have the spoiler of the next expansion in World of Warcraft, but you still have to play it. Something like that.
I don't care about that, honestly. I don't care. Elina, what would you pick?
I would also pick the 6 months, because I would not want to know what happened to me in the future. Like I think that's the excitement a little bit about life. Like, you know.
But you could
What's
still
gonna-
like everything you do will
I don't
still
want to know.
change.
Like, I don't want to know if I have kids. I don't want to know who I'm married. I don't want to.
No, but the thing is, like, imagine you see yourself have kids, right? And you're like, oh, they're annoying as fuck. I just don't have kids.
I'm fine. No, I don't. It's not that I want. Like, I want to have kids, but I don't want to know who my kids are. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to know who they are. I want to experience that with life. Kind of. I want life to happen. I want to experience life.
All right.
And seeing 6 months into the future of the world, as we said, you can invest money and get rich, right? Crypto. You
Oh,
hop
that's
on
actually
crypto.
really smart.
Yeah,
I
you
love
hop
your
on
practical
crypto.
mind.
Yeah,
Wait,
and
you
you
don't want
buy,
to change my answer.
yeah, and you buy something that will go up in value, and then we earn.
But you also
Yeah.
get arrested and you have to go to prison because people think you're frauding.
How would they know? How would they know?
Like, how would you know?
Have you guys seen The Big Short? It ends well, okay? They get
No, I
money.
haven't. Wait, what is that about?
It's about like a thing that happened. I don't know what was it in the 60s, 70s, and they it kind of ends happily. Okay, they sell their shorts and then they win. Okay, then they get money.
It's like in Back of
Because
the
they
Future.
premonitioned. They found like a couple numbers that made them buy some couple shorts, which is like stocks-ish. You know, it's like a crash of 2008 or something. Yeah, and then they earn a lot of money because they happen to happen upon this unlucky, this lucky number kind of their shorts that they're getting. So they got money out of it because they were lucky, you know, and found and was able to look into the future, kind of, you know, and then got money from it. So
Ariana's face right now.
I'm just like thinking of a plot where I'm just seeing a lot of like of shorts.
It was
in
a
a
very
room.
complicated. It was.
Did you put
was
it
a
in
very complicated
boxes
movie.
or like what is
No, shorts. Shorts is like,
Shorting.
what is a short?
Shorting.
I don't know what a short is. They explain that in the movie.
What is it?
It's something with money, right? Yeah.
Okay, so it's not pants. Okay,
Well,
because
they
that
got
confused me. I
money.
was like,
They got money, that's it. Okay.
okay, they got money. All right. Gloss, would you want money or not? No, I'm kidding. That's not the question. Would you rather see 10 years into your own future or see 6 months into the future of the world?
I think of the world, just to see what's going on, and maybe I can play into that a little bit. But I would be the rogue, you know. Nobody knows. I just look,
Mhm.
and then okay, and then I go back and then implement everything, and I'm a freaking goddess.
Yeah.
Okay. Cassie, what about you?
I'd agree. I think the same thing. Yeah, pretty much that. Plus, yeah, you kind of want to live. If you know what's happening in 10 years, it feels like you would constantly be living for that, working around that, not investing into like relationships because you think, oh, that's going to end or whatever. So it's just good to do that, and also try and get rich.
You always want to get rich. Use it to
Of
get
course I do.
rich.
But Elina is a good friend to have because she has good ideas, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm based. I'm so based, dude. I'm so based.
All right. So no, like, what about if you could find out how you would die? Would you want to know?
No.
No.
Ooh, no, never.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Ooh.
Because like, what
Well,
if it
can
says
you-
like car? Then I'm never getting in a car for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I'm never
exactly.
getting close to a road.
Can you
Yeah.
avoid it if it's
I
like
don't
an
know.
accident?
You
like
you don't
Final
know.
Destination.
Again.
No.
Well, we are all definitively going to die. I'm sorry to disappoint
Okay. Would you
you.
want to know?
Friend.
Would you want to know how you died?
Yes.
No.
Sorry, I already asked that. When you died, sorry. When you died, would you want to know exact date of your death?
Mm-mm.
That also sounds like a movie. That doesn't.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sounds like one of those TikTok POVs.
No.
But if you had to pick between the two, so would you rather know when you died or know how you died? If you had to find out one of the two, which one would you pick?
When?
One. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
When,
because
I
if
think,
it's
yeah.
in 2 days, you
But-
still have 1 day to chill, right?
But what if it's a heart
True.
attack?
But you don't want to know when you will die. I mean, if
No, but
you
you
know
can-
you will die in a car crash, I mean, or if you know
Okay, yeah,
you
but
will...
then you're just unlucky because what if you die from elderly age or a heart attack?
Well, elderly age would be nice, you know?
Yeah,
I
so-
just sleep and then I'm dead.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
perfect.
So if you then know
Get
that, then you're just
murdered.
like, yeah, good.
Yeah, that's good. But if you know you're going to die in a 6 months cancer or something like that, and you know that's going to be the end of your living, how does it? I don't know. I don't think it's a pleasant thought to have. There's some mystery that need to be left mysteries.
Mysterious. Okay. All right. Cool. Chat picked, and I really hope. Hot summer. Okay, we're not using the poll anymore. Sorry, chat. For fuck's sake, it's terrible. Okay, chat said that I was right all along.
Okay.
So, yeah. I cannot show
course.
that because, you know, it's not working, but you just gotta trust me.
I don't trust this. She's lying.
Okay.
Tell them she's lying.
But you change your answer after.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. After I heard the money plan, I was like, hell yeah, let's go
Yeah.
start cashing.
Get money.
Yeah. Are you all on Twitter and Instagram both?
Mhm.
Yeah, but I'm not using Instagram anymore.
Yeah, I don't use Instagram.
Okay. We're gonna use this question. So broken. Would you rather delete your Instagram account or delete your Twitter account? And I'm gonna start with Glosske because I'm really curious about that.
Easy. I think you know the answer.
Twitter.
Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very
Twitter,
active
Twitter.
on Twitter. It's always like I don't really know what to say. Like, okay, I am eating right now.
Same.
Fun. But I feel like on Instagram I can be really creative with the pictures and the coloring and like the cosplay and things. So, bye Twitter.
Okay. Anyone who wants to delete their Instagram rather than their Twitter?
Yeah.
Lucy, why?
I don't like taking selfies, and Instagram's just like featured around pictures of yourself mostly, and I just don't really like that. It's not really. I'm not a selfie person.
I mean, you don't have to take
Whereas-
pictures of yourself. You could do pictures of stuff that you're interested in as well.
Yeah, but with like the current like market of Instagram, like if you upload a picture of yourself, it'll get like 200 likes. But if you upload a picture of like a plate of food, it'll get
Real.
like 10, and it's just like the current how it is. And then also on Twitter, I can tweet like my stupid thoughts.
Mm. Do you think
I have an
Twitter?
entire second Twitter dedicated to just shit posting whatever I think about at 5 in the morning.
Like, who here uses Twitter and Instagram both equally?
Me, I would say. I
Okay,
do.
which one
Yeah.
do you think is better for your growth or like?
Oh, I think Twitter's better for contacts. So overall, getting contacts with people from Twitch, I would say, and gaming brands. Instagram for me is just a bunch of horny people. Like literally, it's like a. I have most followers. I have most followers on Instagram, and it's most just yeah, you know, booba people that are like, awooga lady, can you marry me, please? You know, yeah. And
This is actually true. I get those too.
it is. It's 100% true. It's so annoying, and like so. If I had to pick one, I think I would just choose Twitter, even though I don't have
Yeah.
nearly as many followers on Twitter. I would still take Twitter, you know, like because
Yeah.
the real people are there.
So I agree with the Instagram, like at least the DMs. It is wild in Instagram DMs. It is literally, hey, wanna marry me, wanna marry me, wanna marry me, marry me, marry me. And then when I'm like, I already am married and I'm also pregnant, which is not the case, but I just say that just sometimes because I'm bored and then literally the reaction you get is, what about your sister?
Real.
What?
Can I still marry you?
Yeah. But like it's like it's always like that, always. Or just I started doing in my Instagram stories, I started to like experiment with that and just like have a lot of polls and a lot of like things that people can interact with it, and I think it's super cool, and some people are definitely normal with it, but the amount of people that use it just to like I had the other day I had the question, which heart do you like better, and then I put like the normal heart emoji and like the other red heart emoji, right? Because there's two red heart emojis, and I was like, which one do you think is prettier? The amount of people that replied to that saying
You're the
yours, yours, like and it's just like that I don't know.
Range.
That was the answer that like most people answered, and I think it's an Instagram thing. I really think
it is. That's the thing. Like, do you find? But Twitter is also very horny if you come in there and that if you glide in on that side too. But I just say Instagram, like there's barely any. There's not a lot of community aside if you post, for example, if you spam animal pictures. Then you have a chance of getting a lot of following. Like if you have like, oh, this is my monkey Instagram, you get a lot of monkey followers. Then like only based that, but or you have to find a niche, like a niche. But if you only post selfies, you get like this hoardy niche. I'm afraid. And
I do think that of the people that are watching Twitch, they are more likely to follow you on Instagram than that they are to follow you on Twitter. So if you like, I experimented with posting a lot on Instagram for a long time, and I saw a lot of people that used to watch me that have stopped watching me come back. So like people that saw my face a lot on Instagram, so they were like reminded, oh yeah, she exists, and then came back. But with Twitter, it's like new people coming in from Twitter to Twitch saying, hey, I was on your Twitter and I decided to check you out. So I think it's just two different audiences. And I think I would delete my Instagram. I really think that I would delete my Instagram, especially because also it's just annoying when you post a picture of your own face and you see that you lose 12 12 followers because of it.
Oh my God.
People follow you for whatever reason, and then you post your face, and then they're like, "Oh nee, toch? No, thanks." And then they like can't follow you, and that just like hurts a little bit. So
No,
yeah.
I don't care about that. They have reasons.
I
like-
mean, yeah, probably, but like, I don't really want that to be the result of my, like, you know, me posting my face. So I think I would delete my Instagram, definitely.
Do
Because
you guys get those? Sorry, continue.
no, go for it.
Sorry, I thought you were done. Do you guys get those if you, because you're all streamers, do you tag things like Twitch in your things and you get the
Yes.
bot click comment like want to
Oh,
promote this? We
so
love your
annoying.
content. and
Yeah,
we keep
spam.
DM
posting
this
on
person,
Instagram.
DM this person, yeah.
Yeah.
But I
block them,
like those. No, I don't block them because I'm like, yeah, keep interacting with my post.
Oh,
Blow
no,
it
it
up.
drives
Blow
me
it up. Yeah. Yeah, no. What about you, Eloa?
Well, I've not really find any type of content I'm happy to share about on Instagram. And honestly, I had to Instagram and Facebook, I cancel them because I feel overwhelmed with everything I have to do already. And that has been a very dominant feeling this whole year. So I simplify my life. I say, okay, Instagram, fuck you, Facebook, fuck you. And the Twitter, I'm using it. But I think that Instagram could be a nice platform if you have something to share. And here for Instagram, there's nothing. Posting just my face, I know it could be useful to like you described, and I've observed you doing it because I've been paying attention to what you were doing when you started to use Instagram more proactively. Because I wanted to say, how she's succeeding with her Instagram, because I was doing nowhere with mine, and I'm just not inspired for the platform at the moment. Maybe one day I will have something to say. At the moment, it's just posting my face so people go watch my stream, but it doesn't really make sense to do
Yeah.
at this point.
And I also think that Instagram doesn't really get you anything else than, like, sponsor wise, doesn't get you anything else than affiliate links where you have to sell their coffee to your chat, and then you get $1 cent per 5 million euro you make them.
Yeah.
And where on
You have to
Twitter,
be big.
yeah, where on Twitter people are actually genuinely reaching out with stuff, like the opportunities and things that I got through Twitter, just through Twitter DMs. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
offered a ball shaver contract on Instagram.
Yeah, I got that one too. Yeah.
What?
Same.
Did you say
The
yes?
fuzzy balls one.
Of course.
Yeah, no, I was
Lucy
yeah, I was
Echo.
gonna I think I was gonna answer it. Like I was gonna seriously manscape the manscape thing imaging. Yeah. Shave your balls. Yeah, it's called shave your
no.
balls.
I
Yeah.
mean, your audience is probably a lot of men, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That want
it,
to shave their balls.
But how am I
you
supposed
could-
to
you could
honestly
sell
promote a
that.
product and be like, I love this for
Yeah,
shaving
I shaved my balls, guys.
No, but
I
you
shaved my
could-
balls with this.
you could say it like this. Listen. Hey,
I always prefer.
I hate it when men have hair down there. If you want a girlfriend like me, shave yourself. Buy
Oh
this.
my god.
Like, I mean, you could sell it, right? If you wanted to.
yeah,
Why
that-
not?
yeah.
Yeah, I could see that happening. You should give it a try, Lucy and Elina.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay. I'm doing it. She's going there
Yeah,
right now.
I'm DMing right now. Hey, I want to shave my balls. Can you hook me up?
Hook me up with some. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it could work. It could work. And maybe you could shave your armpits with it if you want it.
Yep.
I don't know. Delete Instagram or delete Twitter, Cassie.
I think both are good, and like I know you think that Instagram isn't that great for business, but they do, people look for you on there. I worked with ABH, and I'm not even a great like makeup artist, and they found me from Instagram, just playing around with that, and that was a really good opportunity. So I think that it is good. I think they're both necessary evils. Ideally, I would like to be on none of them, but it's necessary. Unfortunately, I think if I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't be on any of
Same.
any other platforms, because like you can't use Instagram like you can't set up a Facebook business page for businesses without it, and then you need to have that. So it's just like they're all crap, basically.
Yeah.
They're all awful, shitty platforms that you have to be on for business. But if it wasn't for like streaming, I would be all right, I think, without any of them.
Yeah.
So did I answer the question? No. Are we gonna move on? Yeah.
You have to delete one. Pick one.
Oh my god. Can we delete Twitter, please? Because they suspended me yesterday for 12 hours.
Oh,
Why?
why?
What did you say?
Why?
I've never got into trouble before, and I literally, like, I said, I don't know if I can say, I said someone needed to get their balls cut off because they did something really disgusting, and then they suspended me. I got the shock faces. I feel so bad.
Yeah, but
I'm back. So,
Manscaped.
Yeah, I need to be manscaped.
We just needed to be Manscaped.
That could be your ad, Lacey. You could be like, does someone's balls need to be
You get on the
cut
wrong
off?
side of Cassie. Well,
Yeah, exactly.
I got you. Is this actually it?
Oh, no.
I also got suspended, not from Twitter. I got suspended from World of Warcraft this week.
What?
Yes.
So weird.
Yes.
So weird.
24 hours. I'm not entirely sure. At first, they said because you advertise for boosts or runs in looking for group, and then I responded saying, okay, but like I don't. So like, what's the deal? And then they responded, try to interact like a normal person when you're playing.
oh, someone reported you.
That's
So I still don't know exactly. I think it has something to do with that I put like that I had a D&D message, and if you message me, it auto sends a message saying, hey yo, I'm streaming right now, so I'm probably completely missing this. So if you want to reach me, I'll be on Twitch. I think that's it, but I'm not sure, and it's terrifying, and I don't really know how to continue from here on out, because if it's something else that I'm unaware of, I don't want to be like perma-banned, so I'm not sure what to do, but I'm probably no longer in good standing with them, and it makes me very sad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but-
yeah. And I think it might have been karma for streaming on the 1st of September, because it happened on the 1st of September. So it was probably
Oh, yeah,
just
there you go.
karma. Yeah.
There you go.
Like, oh, you don't want to stand with the creators of Twitch? Okay, take a breather.
Oh no. Well.
Take a break. Yeah.
Oh no.
Crazy.
But
Yeah.
I don't think it will lead to them give you bad standing. They will see that you're.
I asked
you've been
that, like,
promoting the game.
And I don't think they look at that. Because I actually asked that, can you please, because I asked what was allowed, and I've stayed within that, because we had conversation before when they changed the TOS. It's like, hey, I'm doing this, is that allowed? Am I allowed to mention anywhere that I'm on Twitch? And they were like, yeah, absolutely, as long as you do this and this, which I have stayed within. So I was like, can you maybe like remove the consequences so that I'm not in bad standing or anything, because I tried to stay within? And they just completely ignored that, and they were just like, try to be a normal person when you're online.
Bruh.
It looks like someone has been super pissed off at you and reported you and
Yeah.
posted false accusation or something.
Elina just turned black and white.
Oh, whoops.
Come back.
Yeah, from them.
She's
From
mourning
Not in
for
the past.
Cassie's Twitter
Yeah.
and my we just went back in time.
Time traveler. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we still don't know Cassie. Instagram and Twitter.
Oh, Twitter.
Twitter. Okay. All right. All right. So we talked a little bit about. I should really stop trying to do these bridges, guys. It's getting cringe, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Wayo, Elina!
Oh, no.
Okay, I'll stay like this, I guess.
Okay,
for a
that's
little
totally
while.
fine. It looks kind of
Okay.
cool. It looks kind of
Yeah.
cool. We were talking about manscaping and how like your audience is mostly men and stuff like that. Would you rather have a full female audience or a full male audience?
Oh my god.
My audience is mainly women, so
Really?
yeah.
Okay, and do you like that, or would you be like, I would love some more men?
I'm all right. I'm okay. I've got like a mix, but I think the majority of women. It might be because I look like a potato. Who knows? But I just think it's all. It's all right. Sometimes the girl, sometimes the women are worse than the men.
True.
So yeah, I think it's just a mix of So like we've got some guys, some non-binary, some I think if we're just talking about the majority, it's not one or the other. I like the fact that I said sometimes they're worse than the guys, and then one of the worst people, one of the worst offenders in there that trolls me comes into chat. I feel like they can I summon them. But yeah, I don't think I don't know. I think it's fine. Most of the people that I've been into their chat that have the majority like male, like my friends, or like the ones that are streamers, their chat isn't necessarily toxic either. I think it just depends on the people that you're around. But yeah.
Okay, but if you had to choose, if 100,
I think the
one.
women are,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Gloss. What about you?
Men for sure.
Why?
You like men?
Yeah, I like both. But if I have to choose, I don't know. I feel like men are more chill and can take more dirty jokes. As for a lot of women, not all women, a lot of women, it's a bit like I feel like I have to step on my, how do you say that? A tiptoe around things and
step on the eggshells.
And with guys, it's like, yeah, yo, bro, you know you.
Yo,
I like that
bro.
vibe. Yeah, I really like that. I want to be one of the bros. So yeah, definitely.
I asked Chad if they would rather watch a girl or a guy, and surprisingly, since they're watching 6 girls right now, they said girls. So surprise! I'm so surprised. Elina, what about you? Would you rather have full male audience or full female audience?
I grew up with only male friends, barely any female friends, and the female friends I had were rude and bitchy, and that way I've just gotten segued into having like a guy attitude into everything. So I would enjoy the guy kind of climate.
Guy climate.
Guy climate.
The penis climate.
Yeah. Like, so I do generally have more fun with the male.
All right.
Group, I would say, but I do enjoy females too, of course.
Lucy.
Yeah, I'm the same as Elina. I grew up male-dominated friend group, so I'm more just used to being around males when it comes to like the humor, just like the vibes, I guess. I've just kind of mainly been surrounded by males, so I'd go with the male audience as well.
Okay. Wendy?
I think it's very interesting. This discussion is very interesting. I will go with the male audience as well, because first I have big majority of male over women, but the women I have are super active and super friends. So it's a bit difficult to choose. I have the 90% and then the 10% but super active and super cool. So, but yeah, I will have to go with the 90% here. It's the majority. And I do think that girls that have to go into those bro group, or you are the one girl allowed in the bro group because you're a little bit different than the regular girls, I will say, or it has this feeling. I don't know if you girls have got through that as well, but if you really hang out with a lot of friends, boys, you don't have the same status as female than the other girls in some ways, or it feel a little bit that way. And it's a very, very pleasant feeling. Because you're a girl, but you're a cool girl, so you can hang out with the bro.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna let chat vote for one more thing. I'm kind of curious if you are. What are you? Are you 1, a girl, 2, a guy, 3, a non-binary, or 4, other? Put in chat. I'm kind of curious. While I answer, like my audience right now is like 80 to 90% male, probably 90%. But, and I don't get me wrong, I freaking love you guys. But if I could change all of you like this into a full female audience and still have you guys around, I think I would rather have that. Because I do miss some females in my life. I connect really well with women. And like, that's also, I find it so hard to get male guests on my show because I'm friends quicker with women. And I just like, I'm more comfortable because when a guy says, you look so gorgeous and your boobies are so nice, I get like, I feel like, But if a girl says, oh, you're so
like,
gorgeous and your boobies are so nice, I'm like, yes, thank you so much. I really love you.
Yeah.
So, which is kind of crazy, right? But I feel a little bit safer with that. And like all the friends that I've had up till now have always been female. I always had like one or two really BFFs, like best friends who hung out all the time. And I miss that a little bit, but I don't know why, but somehow I do have a full male audience. I really do. Yeah. That's why like I get super excited when there is a woman in my chat. I'm like, oh my God, as a girl, yeah. And I like give them a little bit more attention. Not that because I like them more than guys, but just because they're so rare. So I think I would pick a full female audience because I'm just so curious to see. 91% of the people watching right now is a guy. I've got no non-binaries in my chat, and 8% is girls. Wow. This is what I'm talking about. But I love them. I love my community. I think they're amazing. But I think that if they would be girls, I would be like even more excited because I would feel a little bit like I have to keep less distance or something.
But for some reason. Yeah, go ahead
sorry.
first. No, go.
I was gonna say you definitely need a mix of both. Like as much as my preference would be the full female, and I've got the majority. Like also having, I think you need a mix of everything. One of anything isn't good, and I think when it comes to gaming, especially with what we're playing, it doesn't really matter because you're just into the games. So for sure, yes. But I mean, I agree with you lot. I definitely grew up mainly around guys, and then like when everyone started to be more open about their interests, I loved having like girlfriends that were into like gaming as well. And I think I'm quite lucky that my social groups are a mix of all of those, and my boys that I was friends with, their girlfriends are into it, and then we all like, so then I stole their girlfriends and made my own like little group with them. And that's the best, and I think that's the best mix that you can get. But I think balancing it out either way, because like I said, as long as, and I definitely don't think that most of the women in Twitch on chat are polite. I definitely feel like they are more into the traditional bro jokes than the boys, because I think most men when they come into the chat might be a bit cautious about like, hey, oh my God, like, you know, your boob is on the table. Like girls are like, let me slap a tit.
It's true.
I don't think it's slightly different, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I think that's although I would never say let me slap your boob. I think if I come into a channel for the first time. Yeah, but I think that if you want to attract female audience, you have to make it more attractive to them. And I think that that's why we maybe have more male audience, because what I see is that the people that have more female audience are a little bit more, I don't want to say political maybe, but they're definitely talking a lot more about what they think that matters, and like they have their strong opinion, and they're like less chill and more like, hey, this is important. That's what I've noticed. I'm like, that's just what I've seen. Maybe I'm on a whole other like subgroup of Twitch that I've only seen, but maybe that's a little bit the reason. I don't know. Cassie, is that would you describe your content as like someone who really stands up? No? Okay, then I'm wrong. I might be wrong.
I think I definitely have like streams that could be focused on it. but no, it's yeah, no, but not all the time. I don't know. I think, like you said, you get into one group and then you raid into other people, and then that's how you go, and you kind of share
Yeah,
community.
exactly.
So I think that's how it kind of happens, and it kind of builds up from there. But I'm just laughing because I can imagine them being in stream like, no, we spent 48 minutes talking. Oh, well, you know what? Is this PG?
Well, you
Yeah, no, don't worry. Anyway, yeah, no, it's fine. It's
just
not,
don't
yeah.
don't describe all the
don't describe
details,
anything.
maybe.
No, yeah, I'm gonna leave that, but anyway, it's fine. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna want to know. Do you have me now?
No.
Oh, it just got interesting. Plus in chat if you want to hear this story, guys. That's it. That's interesting.
I'm quite surprised to have a very bigger male audience, because to me it doesn't make any sense. I'm not really specifically attractive or in that kind of no, I'm not saying I'm ugly, but I'm saying that I'm not, I don't see myself as being a good object of serving as a e-girl or as a fantasy.
But I don't think that's what male. There's a lot of male that are not looking for that.
Yeah, probably. But I'm really wondering what in my content is attracting male in particular and not female, because I think that my content could be nice.
Well, I
for
think
female
that's
too,
that's what Cassie touched very, very well there, is that there's this community and you raid each other and you kind of like, your community starts to blend in because you get to know each other and stuff like that. So like you and me, for example, we have a lot of audience in common because we are friends. And if my audience would have been full female, then you would probably also have more women because of it. I think that definitely explains it. Yeah. But I think that with the content that we do, it's also more male based. Like, this is super, I don't mean to stereotype or anything, but I'm more interested, like when I watch streamers, I do not look at their game. I do not care about it. I just want to talk with them, and they need to be funny, and I just need to like have that connection with them. Whereas in my, like, I game for most of it. Like most of my content is just me gaming, and I think that definitely attracts people that are into that. And gaming is still, like, especially with the millennials, right, is still kind of like very male dominated with like communities. It's a little bit dangerous touching this, but I think that's how it is, without trying to insult anyone.
No, of course not.
Yeah. Okay, well, you guys are, honestly, I've never had a group where literally every single question that I had went so deep. we went into it. Let's go. Actually, let's not go, because I just looked at the time and we're out of it. We're out of time. So what we're going to do, because Elina is actually going to stream after us.
Yeah.
So before, so we'll be raiding into her. But before we do that, I want to go around one more time and give you guys the opportunity to say what your plans are this week on your channel, so that people know why they should follow you. Sorry, Cassie. Yeah, you can start.
Okay, lovely. I will be selling Manscaped.
Yay!
I'm going to be having a day off tomorrow, and then we are back with some Elder Scrolls Online on the weekend. I literally only started it over the weekend, and I've just changed my whole stream to be kind of focused on that. So I don't know when I'm going to break this addiction. And there's loads of fun games coming out next week, so I'm trying to get as much time of that. And then I'm going to be doing some cosplay makeup on Sunday, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah.
What kind of cosplay?
So well, I don't know how it's gonna go. Hopefully it will go all right, but I'm gonna try and do like an elf look and see how it comes out, or either that or a red
Nice.
guard kind of thing. I'm going to see if I get enough time to do it. So tomorrow we will be going to check out the Candyman film, which looks horrifying. So yeah.
Is that horror or?
Yeah, I'm really bad with horror films, but I heard it's really
Same.
good. So we'll see.
Movies.
But thank you for having me, by the way. It was actually
Of course.
really
Thank you.
nice
No, thank
to
you for being
meet
here.
and talk to you lot. And yeah, thanks.
No, thank you. Glosske, what about you? You don't stream, but like, why should people follow you anyway?
Because that's a good question.
Shall I do it for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll do it for you.
What you're gonna say.
All right. It is very important that you follow Glass because she's not going to be on a vacation for the rest of her entire life. There's going to be a comeback, and she's going to be streaming. She streams World of Warcraft Classic, but she's also been doing other games in the past. And honestly, it's just, she's gorgeous. So you've got something amazing to look at the whole freaking time, while also super interactive. She reads every single message, and she's just, it's chill. And she usually streams in the morning, so you kind of have some time to wake up with her and grab some coffee, sip it with her while you have a talk with her. And yeah, her whole stream is just amazingly chill, and you should definitely follow her so you can be there when she comes back and be like, I've been here the whole time.
Yay, I'm gonna go follow you
So-
right now.
Nice.
That's why you should follow her.
You'll be my marketing person from now on?
Yes, I can do that. I would love to do that. Wendy, Elloawendy.
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
So I just checked my calendar to see what week we were about to be, and it's
Oh.
super exciting because it's the beta test of New World, and this is the game I want to delve into.
Ooh.
So I'm
Sorry.
preparing. No, go ahead. Let's get excited. I'm trying to prepare community for going and playing New World when it will be released, and so the beta weekends that start Thursday. So Thursday and Friday, I'm going to do long New World oriented stream, and on Monday we have the MMORPG talk every Monday. So that's what we'll be doing, and in between, I don't know. We'll see.
Excited.
You muted.
I said something so nice.
Oh no! we
Yeah, I
never
was
know.
like sharing my biggest. No, I'm kidding. I just said exclamation mark guest. I'm gonna follow them, but then I did it myself anyway. So, Lucy, what about you?
So today is my I've been playing through Subnautica, but it's kind of terrifying because of the deep sea, so I'm only doing it once a week, and today's that unfortunate day. So
Oh,
I'm delving back into the scary fish game.
I had to do a
apart from
second
that,
party.
it's so scary.
Yeah,
Apart
it
from
is.
that, for the rest of the week, I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy 14, and
Nice.
I'm also doing a Raid Shadow Legends stream tomorrow. Hey, it's not my fault. Twitch took 50% of my money this month.
Money, dude. Raiders so good with money. So let's go.
Yeah, it's not my fault. He took half my
Yay.
currency.
oh,
but yeah.
damn! They took her soul.
No.
They have taken my soul 2 times, so I say it's worth it.
Is it fun?
Well, it's not bad, honestly. The game is not that bad.
She has to say this, guys.
It's a great game. Download it.
What are you doing? What are you doing like right after this stream?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I was supposed to do interviews, like viewer interviews,
Ooh.
at 7. So we're gonna talk to random people in the community, and we're gonna do show and tell, actually.
Ooh.
If I have the energy, it could be that I'm dying inside. So otherwise we'll play
Oh.
Dark Souls. I'm gonna eat some food now, and we're gonna chill a little bit, and then we'll see. But
Okay.
it's gonna be cool. Yeah.
Okay. Definitely. I was actually having your stream open already to see when you went live, so I could like raid into you. And you actually your stream elements
I
is just like
haven't. I
spamming
haven't,
your stream elements is just like spamming. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah,
Thanks for the
people
follow.
yeah,
Thanks for the
yeah.
follow.
I like to keep track of that stuff.
Oh yeah. I had to stop doing that because people were like following for the like wrong reasons, and like just to have the like naughty names in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, okay, bye. Okay.
I have to get my camera when I'm on stream. If I'm streaming.
God damn it, we're not done here yet. All right, my name is Ariana. I also stream Final Fantasy like I was gonna say like Elina does, because the name Elina is over Lucy now. Like Lucy does. Also stream World of Warcraft. Pray with me that I'm not gonna get like permanently banned, because I still don't really know what I did wrong. I do these kind of things every week where we have new guests. Please suggest guests for me, because you guys come up with gems. Every time you suggest someone, it's like, damn, another amazing person for my collection, which is amazing. So please do that. If you haven't followed yet, make sure to do that right now. Hit that button, do it, and also do it with all these beautiful ladies. Can we have a lot of claps in the chat for these guests for taking the time out of their busy schedules to be here and talk about stuff and go way too deep all the time.
Yeah. You did.
Way too deep. Thank you so much as well for everyone who was here watching the whole thing or part of it and just supporting. There were a lot of gift subs today. Don't do that. I want to ignore you forever. I hate subs. No, I'm kidding. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again on Sunday. That's when I will go live again. You guys are awesome. Stay cool. Let's all do like an awkward wave, because we never really know how to end.
Bye, everyone.
There we go.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks for
It
hanging.
was very fun. Thank you. Thank you.